down to Lost Ark Games in Stevenage to play a game of bolt action with Adam, which we haven't played a game of bolt action since
Must be a tournament a while ago.
a long while ago, isn't it? The tournament, I would say.
This year, maybe.
2018.
I think probably have one in 2019.
Might have managed one in early 2019, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of a time, hasn't it? And it could be the last one for some time, depending on what the lockdown rules go in the UK. So we're going to do a bit of bolt action. Adam is using his Marines, and we'll put a picture of those up and go through the list. And I'm using my Italians, and we're theming it to a bit of Sicily. I've never been to Sicily, so I don't know if they've got palm trees. But anyway, I couldn't find any of my other trees. I still can't find those 6 trees, John.
Oh yeah.
No. So that's a pain. So I'll have to have a look to where they are.
Trees are more like the trees I got.
Yeah, probably. Yes, they probably are.
On my table.
Yep. So buildings by Charlie Foxtrot, palm trees by China, mapped by Geek Villain Games. Geek Villain? Is it Geek Villain Games? No,
Geek Villain.
Just Geek Villain, isn't it? Yep. It's their rocky grass. So yeah, looks quite nice. Let's have a look at my Italians. I've got a regular officer on his own, 2 units of 6 paratroopers with submachine guns, they're stubborn, and then I've got 3 units of regular infantry with rifles and light machine gun, a medium artillery piece, the 1440, the L640, which is the armoured car, and a mortar. Adam's Marines were very interesting. All the infantry, so that's 3 units of infantry, 1 big, 2 reasonable, are veterans, and they load out with 3 bars in each and 3 submachine guns in each. So quite a good bit of firepower, and if you think that the Americans have movement fire, it's quite useful. Sniper's a veteran. He's got a regular 2nd lieutenant, flamethrower team veteran, a medium mortar, and the light anti-tank, and the M5, which has got reinforced armour of a 9+ at the front, and a Jeep, and that sort of rolls up all of his army. A nice little firepower. Table set up, and we are going to be playing meeting engagement. We rolled it through the books, so it's fairly simple, straight for us. So we could have reserves coming on, and that could be up to half, but I've gone for no reserves, and Adam has gone for 1 unit, and he's put that in out flank. So we've rolled for set up where people are going to go. So we've got Adam's sniper behind the wall here. And moving across, we've got his medium mortar spotter. And then I have got somewhere over here, in the little bush there, is my mortar spotter. And then my medium artillery piece spotter is behind the wood. I was just keeping him safe till we saw where Adam's sniper was going to go. So into turn 1 now, and we'll pull out the dice in our socially correct distancing method, and we'll start. End of turn 1, and we're just having a giggle because I've got fingertip recognition on my iPad, and a couple of fingers I've had to have a plaster over it. That was cut whilst modelling, and Adam's got face recognition on his phone, and he's wearing the mask, so that's not working so well. Anyway, end of turn 1, and let's have a look at what we got. Adam was very, very rude with his Jeep, brought it on, took a shot at the medium howitzer, killed a man, put a pin on it. So I thought I would reciprocate with the Italian 1440, 15 shots, and we did for the Jeep. But we only hit it about 5 times, didn't we? 5 or 6 times?
6 times, eh?
6 times, and we rolled 1 6 for those, and then we rolled another 6 to blow it up. So that was handy. But the M5 has come on, light anti-tank, and +9 toughness on the front, or armour, if we play this game properly. Haven't played 40k for a long time. So yes, on come the Marines at the back. That's quite a big squad. We've got the mortar behind the trees, flamethrower moving his way up, and I think there's an officer behind him as well.
Yeah.
So officer behind there, and another squad of Marines coming up, and a sniper over here, and a little anti-tank gun brought on, because I thought I'd bring on my armoured car, the L640, and take a shot at the sniper. We don't like snipers. So, but nothing else much happened apart from killing that Jeep. But I've got laid out at the back here the squads of Italians on this side, mortar over here, and more regular troops here, and the parachutists there and there. And then Adam's got over on that far side is the biggish, reasonable unit of Marines to come on. They've got a good setup, haven't they? Because I think they've got 3 bars in each.
Yep.
3 bars, 3 machine guns.
3 subbies, yeah.
3 subs, so a little bit of trouble when they come on, and move and shoot as well for the Americans, of course. So let's move into end of turn 2. So let's have a look at where we're at. Adam with his M5 advanced up. I wasn't able to hit it, and he wasn't able to hit me. So it was a bit of a dead squib, that one, wasn't it, really? I put the medium gun onto down, which was just as well I did, because there was probably about 6 hits from the machine guns, but because Adam went open topped, so he was able to use a pintle machine gun. So he's pretty safe next turn, because that's now counted as closed up, isn't it? New turn. So he's back to being safe. I didn't have anything that could take a pop at him. So sadly put them down. I advanced up the paratroopers to run across the open, and I forgot really much about the Americans and their run and shoot rule. So he did shoot off a couple. There was a bit of hard cover, but still managed. No, it wasn't hard cover, was there? No, it was clear. So 50% of mine and 50% of his. So he killed 2 with 2 6s to wound, which put a pin on them as well. So they're now down to 4, which was a bit harsh. But a good shot. Over here, he's advanced his officer into the ground floor of the building. We're just there for ease. Moved the flamethrower team up into the walled garden, and then he advanced up at the end to the Marines, and they took a long-range shot at the unit here and killed 1. And need to put a pin on them, don't I? Oh no, I've put a pin on them. So it's this unit he took the shot at.
Yep.
And put a pin on and killed 1. So that's there. I think.
Immobilised tanks.
Yeah, the shot of the turn was the light anti-tank gun from over in that far corner, who took a shot at the L640, hit it, penetrated it, and immobilised it, and turret jammed it. So it's not too healthy, that L640, but a good shot. I've targeted the sniper with the mortar, so next turn it will need a 5 to hit him, and Adam returned the compliment by targeting my mortar, and he needs a 5 to hit that. And on this far side, I've put this unit on ambush, but I'll leave the dice in ambush just in case Adam's unit comes in off on this side. But we'll see. He'll probably come in on the other side, which I haven't got him on ambush, but that'll be sod's law. So yeah, my poor L640, bit sad. Right, into turn 3. Off at the battlefield this time around, we're over on Adam's side, and there is a distinct lack of an artillery piece, which is quite good. Managed to pass my leadership test with the L640, and just because of the turret jam, it was facing that way, and I managed to get a hit and kill the 2 gun crew, because I'm firing HE and it's -1 on their sort of armour. Well, not armour, you know what I mean. It would have been a 4 to kill, but it comes down to 3 with the HE. So killed them. Adam's advancing up the Marines in the middle and took some shots at the Italians in the centre, doing a pin, and killed 1? No. No, I didn't kill 1 on that one. No, rolled loads of 3s. Rolled 4 3s, and he needed 4s. Snipers moved, so he wasn't going to get something on his head. So he's a little bit safer, which is more than I can say for my mortar, because Adam needs a 4 to hit it next time. And also, I did move my Italian squad up quite close to it, so that's going to be some collateral, I would hazard a guess. flamethrower team's up against the wall. I'm not quite sure why Adam charged his officer out to do some daring do, but he died, and his mate, because I rolled 2 6s to kill them. So that was very harsh. Failed my leadership test with my paratroopers. They only needed 10. In fact, they only needed, what did they? Yeah, they only needed 10, but I didn't get it. I rolled 11, which is a bit sad, really. These have advanced up, took some more shots at the unit in the walls, but they're safe because I put them down and he missed. Artillery rolled to take a leadership test and failed, so they went down. Put these ones in ambush as well because it's end of turn 3 and the off-table troops could have come on, but they didn't this time. And Adam got the drop. He had a lot of dice out at the beginning, which put my troops under a lot of pressure. And then on this side, as you can see there, got a smack on it, and it was superficial damage, wasn't it?
Yep.
Superficial damage, and he rolled a 3, which takes it down to a 1. So 2 pins, turret jam, and a down order. So they've got a headache. So we'll see what's going to happen. I've run my flamethrower team out here. Thought I might take a little risk. Because what we want to do is burn the survive. So we're just going to do that. That's a little bit of fun. But anyway, into turn 4. I did forget to add that I'm now 3 dice up, which gives me a +2 on my morale. So that's going to be a bit of a help. We'll see if it works. So end of turn 4, and the Marines are now starting to put pressure on. The outflanking unit have come on and killed 2. Even though it was an ambush, I could only really shoot with 3 men, and I decided not to. And I probably should have kept them. Probably should have shot, but I didn't. So got to work out what to do with those. I've got 1 pin and three men dead. That was a bit of a shame. In the centre, the flamethrower team have come up behind the infantry squad and are moving up towards my wall and my mortar. Adam missed with the mortar. He rolled a 1, so he's now on a 3 for the next turn to get a hit. And I'm on a 4 to hit the sniper. But this unit here took a casualty and a pin. But we're hoping to do a little bit of damage to those in the middle. Again, the infantry squad is pressing up in the centre. Took a few shots on this unit of Italians and killed 2. So and a pin. So they're under a little bit of pressure. My artillery piece is down again, sadly. Run the officer across to give a bit of moral support. Remembering I'm +2 leadership up. I've advanced the paratroopers and the flamethrower up behind the wall, getting a bit of cover from the unit in the centre. My tank managed to fire and didn't really do any damage to the M5, but the M5 hasn't really done much to this one either. So yeah, not sure how this is going to work. And the unit in the middle are just keeping them steady, keeping them safe. So end of turn 4, moving into turn 5. I'm still 3-0 up on the dice. So we'll see how we can progress in turn 5. Well, a good turn for the Marines this turn around. The unit over here did a bit of deadly shooting and killed all 5 of the Italians that were there. Wiped them out to a treat. I put the old tank on ambush, but it's no good because he can just fire forwards of that wall and he can't see through the woods. So he's a bit scuppered there. Over here, I do not know how they survived because the mortar came in but only killed 1. He was very lucky, but I got 3 pins, so they're not going to do anything this turn. Mr. Sniper Man did a runner. He only couldn't kill him with the mortar. I just killed 1 man and he passed his leadership test. And he's run out the way, so he's not going to get that back on his head. Flamethrower team, I think, have moved somewhere. Oh, there. there we go. They're hiding behind the house. This unit have advanced up, and they're going to put some hurt on this unit here again. I think I went down with them just to try and keep them safe. Over here in the combat, the Marines passed their leadership test. They were on 2 pins, but they advanced forward, charged into the paratroopers that were there. I put the paratroopers out, and I also fired this unit of Italians at them. Got a couple of hits to put 2 pins, but couldn't take any men. So they were at 8 men as they charged in, and that did for the paratroopers. Moved the flamethrower up against the door, and I think Adam's done he got a 6 for his consolidation and tried to move them as far away as possible from the flamethrower, because I can't blame him. My medium artillery, for the 3rd time, failed to rally. So it's still there on 3 pins doing naffle. Rallied the unit in the palm trees and rallied the 1440. But of course, when I did the dice to get rid of the 3 pins, I rolled a 1, so only got rid of the 2, so it leaves me only 1 pin. So into turn 6 we go, and the dice score is 3-2. So got to have 2 clear dice to win. So a little look across the battleground. I think the farm unit are out of it. The flamethrower is a bit of a risk, so that could be my mortar team gone. And then the unit by the wall could go this turn. The unit by that house could go this turn. So things could turn around very quickly to the advantage of the Marines. End of turn 6, and the Marines have gone 4 dice up to 3 by taking out the other Italian infantry unit. So that's gone. The mortar's gone. They charged the tank and could only do superficial damage, but have put 4 pins on it because they got enough to do 2 dice for penetration. So that tank is not happy. Over here, they consolidated behind to keep them safe. I rallied the artillery piece, took a leadership test on the tank and got a hit on the M5, and it's now got 2 pins, and I ran my flamethrower team up to the flank. So Adam's flamethrower team has run up here to perhaps get a first dice out and to flame the bejeebies out of these Italians. So Adam, roll a dice. 1 to 3, it ends. 4 to 5, it ends. Oh. So it ends at turn 6, doesn't go into turn 7, but that would have been a very crucial turn, wouldn't it?
Close.
Oh. So at the moment, 4-3, so that means it's a draw, but we might just have to dice off to see. You know, just in case. You know, there's unanswered questions.
The tiebreaker is the number of pins.
There's just so many what ifs that we could do, but it's time to pack away. So yeah, interesting game. Thank you very much, Adam. It was good fun, and let's hope we don't go into a longer lockdown tomorrow and we get some more games in. Great fun to get another game in with Adam. It's taken such a long time, really, with different things. No shrapnel, no stand 2 tournament events, and lockdown coming in, so good to get a game in. This time I didn't throw away troops when playing him. Last time we met I thought I needed to take some more units and kill them, but I didn't. So every time I threw in a unit and lost, I was losing 2 points to his 1. So it didn't go that way this turn, so I kept a good check of what units I was winning or losing. So 3 dice up for the Italians, and was it a bonus? No, I couldn't throw any dice leadership. Couldn't get them to pass. Kept throwing too high, 10s and 11s, because it alters their base leadership and it doesn't change the number that you're allowed to use. So 11 or 12. Anyway, a good game, great fun game. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell if you want to see when the new ones come in straight away. Anyway, until the next time, take care.